Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Replay Mega Man 02. In the last part we beat some more Mavericks and now we're going to speak to El Paizo. Thanks to you, we've completed our preparations for our all-out attack. Now leave everything to us. You can save your current data and take a rest. You deserve it. Yeah, alright, but before I do that, I'm actually going to revisit all the previous stages and get some Cyber Elves from them. You can easily find them just by either searching around or just killing enough enemies. Those are the ones I found. And now we're going to go talk to CL, actually, for the first time in a while. But I'm just going to ask about Cyber Elves. Before you can actually use the Cyber Elf abilities that she has, it actually teaches you about them. Which for new players is good, but for people who played the game before, it's pretty annoying. And I'm going to feed Grandy. Now, I didn't find Grandy's equivalent in 01. What she does is that she doubles your Vitality bar, making it to go to the green level that all the bosses have, actually. And then I'm just going to give some to Fubufa because I have extra. Thankfully, they actually lowered the E-Crystal requirements that a lot of Cyber Elves have. And I was originally going to read this, but I decided not to for some reason, because it's just generic dialogue, really. Also, one thing I want to comment on when it comes to CL in this game, I find it weird they actually gave that little white band on top of her helmet purpose, because it's a visor, apparently. Mind you, it's cool, but it's kind of pointless additions, really. And now we're going to go in here, because this is where plot is now that we've done and talked to CL. We're ready to open fire, sir. We're waiting for your signal, sir. Well, the time has come to launch a massive attack against Neo Arcadia. Or maybe it's best to say that it's time to destroy it once and for all. I'm happy to announce that we are commencing this Operation Righteous Strike. This has been a team effort, but I would especially like to thank the efforts of Zero. Now, ladies and gentlemen, begin! Wait! What is it, Miss Ciel? Is this necessary? Do we really have to do this? If we conduct an all-out attack, the casualties will be so high. I'm afraid this is the price we must pay for our future. It's sad. Ciel's research will be completed soon. Once the substitute energy has been developed, Neo Arcadia loses its reason to crack down on us. Will you give us a little more time? That's nothing but a sweet illusion. If a substitute energy is developed and we give it to them for free, I don't think Neo Arcadia will show mercy to us. But... Silence! I apologize for my orders, Miss Ciel, but you must follow them. I'm so worried about you Reploids. About Miss Ciel, about the resistance soldiers. I just want what is best for all of you. All troops, open fire. Engage! All troops, open fire now. Roger. I'm going to the front line to give commands. Transfer me. Preparing to transfer. Don't worry, we can work this out later. Or hour later. God, typos, really? Now? And when this is all over, I'd like to... Transfer commencing. We never figure out what he's going to say there. I always thought he was going to confess his love to CL or something stupid like that. I don't know. This game's plot isn't the best if you haven't figured it out. Zero, will you follow Commander El Paizo? I've got a very bad feeling. Zero, please. Will you watch him? No, he's such a dickwad. Zero, you're our only hope. Will you help him? It's a but them must. Really? Fine. Let's go help him. Thank you, Zero. Preparing to transfer. Transfer commencing? Transfer start. Good luck. And we get the return of this song from 01, which was actually one of my favorites in 01. And oh god, really? It's been not even 20 seconds, guys. Oh lord. Anyway, this level is actually pretty good for getting the energy form if you don't have it, because enemies here drop E-Crystals fairly often. And I recommend having the Z-Saber and the Chain Rod for this. We actually get a lot of 0-1 enemies here, which makes sense because it's Neo Arcadia's core, really. down to the music. There are a couple of cyber elves here, and this is actually one of the levels that has the most amount of spikes. This is one of the levels that has the highest amount of spikes, so be careful and use your chain rod where appropriate. And don't come down here, there's nothing really worth it down here, other than a dead soldier. Seriously, how did these guys get massacred so quickly? I mean, I know the general rule of thumb is that unless you're the main character, you're a very incompetent warrior, but good lord, that's really? Wow. And considering most of the enemies here are just standard pantheons, it's kind of stupid. Well, and the bad things and those random green laser shooter things. In fact, how did these guys make it over these spike pits? Do resistance soldiers just have, like, star fox legs or something, allowing them to jump really high and move really fast? Yeah. I always think there's something up here for some reason. But yeah, this is not a very hard level. In fact, a lot of the enemies die in one jump slash. It's just kind of there. Though the boss is pretty interesting. What? The Electro Golem, what? The boss of this stage is actually a bit of a boss rush against the 3 types of elemental golems. First is Electro, then the Fire Golem I could have shown off in Phoenix Magnian's stage, and then the Ice Golem we fought in Polar Comoros' stage. They are stronger than their normal equivalents because these guys take 3 shots instead of 2, but it's nothing bad. And here's the Fire Golem that was in Phoenix Magnian's stage. When I was getting the Cyber Elves, I actually fought this guy off screen. He just likes to make fire appear in 2 ways, either a ring that you can jump through, or he'll shoot some toward the ground, which goes in that pattern. It's overall pretty easy. It's kind of pathetic, actually. Mind you, thinking about it, I just realized the golems kind of eliminated how many resistance soldiers at the beginning of 0-1, so they are at least competent, just not against sword-wielding badasses with long flowing hair. I just realized I described Fabio and Zero in the exact same sentence. Huh. Wow. But yeah, not a very hard stage. Pretty short, too, all things considered. And, as usual, A rank. There's no EX skill for this stage, by the way. Alright, what we got here? Oh!
Why are you so late, Zero? I was so bored we had to retire all the resistance soldiers the past time. All that remains is only this inferior ex-Neo-Arcadian citizen.
Zero, I've been waiting for you too long. They were too weak to have fun with. I've wanted to face you. Why don't we have fun together?
Stop.
What?
Did you come to rescue this Reploid, Zero? Yeah. Why do you even bother? Even if you help him, he won't thank you. And, if he lives, even more resistance soldiers are going to die. I'll save this Reploid. And I won't let any more resistance soldiers die, which is for some reason capitalized. How greedy. But can you really do that by yourself? Emergency call for Zero. An identified object is rapidly flying towards the resistance base. Return to base immediately.
Oh, can you hear it? A bombardment aircraft is heading for your base with a special bomb.
Using bombs isn't my style, but all's fair in love and war.
Your resistance forces have made a mistake that can't be forgiven. Neo Arcadia, or should I say, human society is not a thing that Reploids can rebel against. If they do, they should be exterminated. Operator, transfer us back to the base.
Roger. Transfer commencing.
Zero. I don't think that justice is destroying resistance forces. But as long as they try to disobey humans, destroying them is my goal. I just noticed there's a strange parallel between my Harpoonia voice and my Zero voice. We have injured. Bring the emergency squad. Transfer in progress. 2. 1. Why do I get a fancy animation? Transfer complete. Standby alert. The huge enemy aircraft is approaching. Estimated time of arrival is 10 minutes. I'll take care of it. Ready a shuttle. Roger. Zero's going to intercept it.
Prepare an aircraft for launch. I'm coming with you, Zero. I heard it's carrying a special bomb. I don't think you can just destroy it. You must neutralize it before you can destroy it.
No, it's too dangerous.
Zero, you can act brave, but you shouldn't be reckless. You know we have no other choice.
Use a portable trans server. I'll let you know when.
And you get a save one here, because this is actually a pretty hard stage coming up here. Well, it has a good sound. No, we can't approach any further, or we'll appear on their radar. Zero, once you reach the enemy aircraft, please let me know by activating a portable trans server.
Yeah, alright. Ugh.
I hate this stage. It actually reminds me a lot of, what was that one guy's name in X7? It reminds me of a certain stage in X7, that's all you need to know. The first section's the part I really hate, too, because everything below us is instant death. We have to platform on these beetle ships, for some reason, to get to the main aircraft carrier. And it's not that hard of a section in concept, but some of the timing is really annoying. And the Pantheons and the ships themselves have bullets that can easily knock you into the abyss. Though I think there is a ship somewhere that has a cyber elf on it down below me. I recall that being a thing. I'm probably right in that, too. But once we get over here, we get something that's there. A boss against a red big bad Beetleborg. Only it's nowhere near that bad of a show. It just likes to shoot those 3 missiles at you, then do the air bombardment. It's not that hard of a boss, but he can hurt, so watch out. Especially when your health is still at its default, where he does about 4th to a 5th of your health. Yeah, Zero Series is hard when you don't know how to upgrade yourself appropriately. Especially me, who's going for somewhat of a challenge run using as few cyber elves as possible for all these games, aside from 4, because of the way 4 works. Though this stage has quite a few energy crystals. Anyway, you're going to want the Buster here along with the Ice Chip, because this set gimmick is that there are those little switches you can shoot and break with the Ice Chip. Well, you can break them with anything, but the Ice Chip gives you time to progress further. Because the thing is, these lasers hurt a lot, and you want to destroy the things so you can get past them. And if you do it correctly, you can actually get up to here to this Electro Golem fight, which I was thinking a bit too differently on. I think that's the only time we ever see a Golem of any kind face right. In fact, I think that's the last Golem we see in the series. And doing so gets you this Cyber Elf, which is Piton. I forget what that does. You can actually just hug to the right here and you'll find your destination, but I was feeling different for some reason. No matter what, though, you always come to this section, which is annoying. Why? Just kind of is, especially when stuff really hurts. I think these things take like a 4th of your health without any upgrades. Though thankfully you can trick this section out right here to get Cyber Elf Relope, which I think is just a basic health restorer. Once you get here, though, you're pretty much good, because you're at the main objectives. Get your shield boomerang out, because it's coming quite handy coming up. I set the transfer coordinates. Transfer CL here. I'll quickly release the bomb. The device is... you spelled device wrong! Ah! It's here. I need 90 seconds to release the fuse. Or release fuse, sorry. Please, provide cover for me. God, this game is just filled with more errors than I recall. So we got a basic protector section. Your mission score is determined by how much damage she takes in this. It's very similar to the intro stage to 0-1 in that fact. And I'll admit, this is not my best run. Let's put it like this. My end mission score is 30%. Yeah. Not too good. This is actually a very easy stage to get the erase forming, considering its requirement, too. Basic strategy, just keep your shield boomerang out at all times, and when the creeper pantheons get to you, just do a charge slash on them. And time it better than I do, because I do crappy here, especially towards the 30-second mark. If she gets hit enough, I think the timer actually either resets or gains time to it. I forget which one. Either I'm surprised there's less slowdown here than there's not more slowdown here, because there's a lot going on. And I don't feel like reading her dialogue here because, honestly, this is a section that is both easy and annoying. Depending on how the RNG feels with these laser guys. Good lord. Then again, generally speaking, when I'm playing this game, I use cyber elves a lot more often. So I guess there's the main thing. Also, I like this. She says, maybe I'll be done shortly. Why are you not so certain? You're awesome. You're one of the best engineers in the world. Why can't you be more certain? And once you destroy, and once their timer runs out, she can still take damage, but you just need to take care of all the enemies. It's basic stuff, really. Position secured. Transfer commencing. CL, you go ahead. Alright, you follow me quickly. Alright, let's get out of... Oh, god damn it. It's an emergency! 0! Due to air turbulence, the transfer won't work. The storage of the aircraft is broken. Please escape from there. Oh, great. I'm just glad there's no self-destruct sequence here. So now we just have to head left and enter a room that's actually surprisingly memorable to me. The exit's actually below us, but I'm going to go over here because you can get items from all these boxes. Which I only just now realize are bigger versions of the normal boxes your chain rod can pull. Also, don't charge slash these things. The thing I just charge slash with the chain rod. Why? Because if you break it with your normal saber, you get more items. Like 4 items as opposed to 1. And I think you generally get a 1-up out of them, too. Also, I just now realized, all these years later after playing this game for the first time, that there are beetle ships in the background. Huh. I never noticed that. Again, I'm always kind of focused on playing the game, so yeah. Please jump off. Our aircraft is on standby and ready to pick you up. You know, I'm surprised there was no boss for this stage. Huh. I just had to say it, didn't I?
Don't expect you can go back easily, Zero. I know you've released a bomb. However, we can still continue our mission if I have the aircraft crash into your base. I am Kuwagust Anchus. We will become a flaming arrow and crash into your base.
We? I think you have some verbal problems there, man. Anyway, Kuwagust is electric elemental, so use an ice ship against him. He likes to try and suck you towards him and then blow you up, which is actually a pretty cool attack. And he likes to fire a lot of lasers. I forget what his EX skill is, though, the one that he uses.
Brother, I'm sorry. I failed to avenge you.
Brother? Actually, yeah, he does kind of look like a character that we kind of murder-lated quite badly in 0-1, doesn't he? It's probably nothing. And somehow, I still get an A. I don't know what kind of rating system these guys have to give a 71 an A, but I'm grateful. And no form was awakened, the erase form. Zero, CL. Thanks for intercepting the aircraft. Where's Commander Alpaizo? Commander Alpaizo has assigned CL as the acting commander and took to the field. His current location is unknown. I'll play the message he left behind. Listen. I love the song, by the way. Miss CL, our operation has failed. You can blame my foolishness. I'm such a fool. I was an errand boy in Neo Arcadia. When I came here, they assigned me as commander, and I failed everyone. I was such a fool. This is all because I didn't have the power. I want to be strong. I want to be all-powerful. I want to be the most powerful Reploid ever. Not me. I'll destroy Neo Arcadia, and all the humans. Then, I'll be a true hero. We may be able to track down the history of the trans server that Alpaizo used. Here they are. The commander must be in one of these locations. Will you follow, locate, and bring the commander back? We must. We must help Alpaizo. Really? Oh, fine. He was kind of going crazy there anyway. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 5, we'll be going after more Mavericks! And Alpaizo, of course. See you guys then.